What's up, guys, and welcome to the Embry Zone, the show where I'm going to talk about all things fitness and health, as well as my own personal passions for video games and anime. In today's video, we're going to go over CICO 101. So, let's get started. Okay, guys, today we are going over CICO 101, the basics of CICO. And CICO stands for calories in, calories out. Now, why is it important for you to learn CICO? Well, most of our fitness goals, at least for North Americans, I would say, have to do with either weight loss or weight gain in one way or another. Maybe you're trying to build muscle. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to do both. Maybe you want to gain weight. Well, there's a lot of theories out there. There's a lot in the fitness industry and diet culture is very toxic and very wrong. That's why you need to listen to somebody who knows what they're talking about. Okay, so I just need to explain this to you. This is so important, and it sounds like kindergarten style like information, but so many people don't get it and they just don't grasp it. I think it's because they don't want to. You would rather think, oh, if I just don't eat carbs, I'm gonna lose weight, or you would rather take the simple way out rather than listening to reality and actually working within the confines of what is reality. Okay, so let's move on to the actual explanation. All right, I got a graphic to help us out over here, but first I want to say, hey, you like my shirt? It's as festive as I've gotten this year. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Everyone see that? Calories in, calories out. Okay? So, let's see. Everybody understands calories in. I would assume you understand what that means. But let's just break it down, just for the sake of clarity. Every food, everything or item, if you want to eat pencils or whatever, is going to have calories in it. Calories is just the name of the measurement of energy that's inside of that food that your body will then utilize in one way or the other. Okay? So everything, guys, everything. You can't eat something and it doesn't have calories unless it's water. Okay? Every single thing you put in your mouth and swallow is going to count towards your calories. Everything. So, like, you cannot just, oh, let me just have a cookie here. Oh, let me have a bite of that. Oh, I'm gonna finish my boyfriend or girlfriend's lunch they didn't finish because it looks tasty and stuff. Every single thing you eat, it goes in to the top part of the equation. Okay? Whether you want to think about it or not. So that's going to be the top number. Pretty easy to explain, pretty easy to understand that. All right? So I like to think of my calories, of course it's ongoing forever, but I like to think of it as a daily total. So like an ongoing daily count. So everything you eat for one day, that's gonna go here. The top part. Calories in. Okay, so that is the top part. That's the top part of the equation right there. So let's talk about calories out. That part might be a little bit more confusing to some people. But it's simply the amount of calories that your body has used in the course of that day. And so that's it though. Like let's keep that simple. Okay? Let's keep that really simple. Calories out is gonna be the number of calories that your body uses that day. Now that changes from day to day based on your activity levels and other factors. So those other factors, right, are probably confusing to a lot of folks, and it's understandable. They just really don't teach us in schools, or at least they didn't in my school. They don't really emphasize the basics of what you need to know about losing weight or maintaining weight, gaining weight, or whatever. And people get confused, and then there's advertisements, and the fitness industry is full of a lot of bull crap. A lot. And yes, a lot of bull crap in the fitness industry. So, what is in the middle, right? We talked about what calories in was. We talked about what the simplicity of calories out is. So, everything else in the middle, it does get a little fuzzy. So, you're talking about metabolism, you're talking about genetics, you're talking about activity levels, you're talking about hormones, you're talking about hormone deficiencies, gland deficiencies, multiple factors that go here at the question mark. And there are other channels who will go into depth on each of those subjects if you are interested in learning all of that. But I'm not going to do that. That's not what I want to present. Just know that there's a messed up jumble of human biology here, okay? But all you need to know is the top line and the bottom line. Because that's it. Like, that's all you need to know. So once you find out the calories that you have put into your body today, how do we find out the calories that have been burned by your body today? Well, there is a few resources. There's a free TDEE calculator online, and for the life of me, I can't remember what that stands for on the top of my head, but I will link it down below. It's a great place to start. And what that will do basically is it's going to ask you some simple questions like your activity levels and your age and your body weight and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to give you a range of numbers. It's going to give you a maintenance calorie number. It's going to give you I think it also has a section where it will automatically give you a lose weight and gain weight. But that isn't completely accurate. It's pretty good. I thought mine was pretty well. Came out pretty well. Just don't lie on it. This isn't your third grade math test. This isn't the place to lie. This is between you and the TDEE calculator. And so if you are someone who is completely sedentary, don't put on there that you're moderately active. Don't put on there that you are active all the time, because it will affect the calories that they suggest to you. So answer the questions honestly. It will give you a number. Now that number is just a starting point. All right, because everyone is different. Everybody's different. Genetics are different for everyone. So what you do with that number is if let's say you want to lose weight, the safe way to lose weight is slowly. Okay, it's more effective that way for the long term as well. And so the simplest explanation I can give you for like how to lose weight is you need to be 500 calories below your maintenance level of calories. which this TDE calculator is going to give you. So aim for 500 below that. Any more and you're getting into a hairy zone of malnutrition, okay? And obviously anything above, and you're going to gain weight. So that's what we do, is we do 500 below maintenance calories. And so you take that number that it gives you, and you're gonna start trying your best to, and I'll go over in other videos where I'll give you some tips and tricks and teach you a little bit more. But the basics is that you're going to shoot for 500 below that level. And if you can achieve that, you will lose weight. I believe that 1 pound of body fat is roughly 3,300 calories, 3,500 calories, something like that. So if you're losing 500 calories a day, that's 3,500 calories. Negative 3,500 calories a week. So that's 1 pound a week. And I know there might be a lot of you out there that are like, that is way too slow. But trust me, it works. And this is something you can maintain over the course of a lifetime, not a fad crash diet where you fall off and then gain it all back 3 weeks later. Okay? So, in order to dial in your specific body's actual maintenance calorie level, you take that beginning point, you start eating 500 calories below maintenance every day. You weigh yourself every single day at the same time every single day, under the same circumstances every single day. I suggest weighing yourself first thing in the morning after you pee. It's really consistent, and it's usually the best way. And don't freak out when you weigh yourself and you're heavier than you were the day before. You didn't fail your diet. You didn't miscount necessarily. You didn't miscount your calories. That is weight fluctuation. Your body will retain water based on what you eat, maybe the sodium content or what have you. Maybe you drank a lot last night and you're dehydrated, so you might weigh, it might show up less. Okay? There is body weight fluctuation, and it's perfectly normal. So what you're gonna do is get you a journal. Get you a journal, and every morning when you weigh yourself, record it. You're gonna get that data and continue on your diet for, let's say, 7 days, and then you're going to find the mean or the average. Either one works really, but you find the median number or the average number from those 7 days, and that's going to be your week 1 weight. That's going to be, and then keep going. The next week, do it again, and then you'll get 2 numbers to compare there over the course of 2 weeks. If those numbers are going downward, which if you're being successful, if you're counting your calories correctly, and you are 500 below maintenance, you will lose weight. Okay? So, if you see the numbers trending down, then you're doing what? You're doing good. Okay? Then it's working. Now, if you see that maybe you're not losing weight fast enough, or if you're not losing weight at all, I would suggest going at least 3 or 4 weeks before you decide, okay, I am not losing weight at this amount of calories. Well, that's simple. Just subtract another 100. Subtract another 100 or 200 calories. And what you're doing is you're dialing in your specific body's actual maintenance calorie level. And just as a reference, just keep in mind your activity levels do matter. If you do the TDE calculator and you're living a sedentary lifestyle, and the next day you go and you get a job where you are walking 10,000, 15,000 steps a day, you will burn more calories and it will change your maintenance level calories. Just keep these factors in mind as you go along. But the goal is to it's like running a little experiment on your own body. Learn more about you, learn more about your body, and find out how much is my body burning on average. What is your maintenance level of calories? Yeah. And that's really it. That's about the simplest explanation I can give you for CICO, calories in, calories out. It works. It always works. It will always work. There are multiple factors that can determine how this equation goes. You may be a 1 in a million special case. Ask your doctor if you have a severe gland problem, if you have a severe hormonal imbalance or something due to a medical issue. It can affect this part of the equation, okay? But it does not change the whole equation. It just means that for whatever specific reason to just you, maybe your body's like not burning calories naturally. And that's another thing is, I guess I'll mention it real quick. There is active calories burned, and then there is base level calorie burn. That's the calories your body burns just to keep you alive. You can sit on the couch all day and you're going to burn a certain amount of calories. Don't sit on the couch all day. Not all the time. Play video games and then go work out and then come back. Alright. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. Comment down below. Let me know if that made any sense to you at all. I am trying to project a simplistic view of what this is, because this is important. If you want to lose weight, this is it. This is exactly what you need to know. You don't need to be afraid of carbs. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to eat like a caveman. You don't need to eat only leafy greens. Understand this energy equation in your body, and it will work every single time. Okay, that's it. So now we're going to move on to a new segment that I am very excited for, and I plan on reproducing this segment toward the end of my videos going forward. Not every single one, but at least a multitude of my content. And this is to celebrate the marriage of my two worlds, right? The fitness, the health, that came first. And now it's time for the geeky, the anime, and the nerdiness, okay? So, welcome to this segment, which is called Anime Spotlight. Well, in this segment, I'm going to pick an anime that I personally love and have a connection with in one way or the other, and just put the spotlight on that anime, and maybe give you a little background on it, and just tell you why I love it. And maybe you guys know about it and you love it too. You want to tell me about how much you love it? Go ahead, I love that. If you don't know this anime and you're into anime, give it a shot. I encourage you. And that's what this segment is all about. It's just sharing the love for a media that I love, right? So that's the next segment. Alright guys, real quick before we get to the anime spotlight in this video, I do want to take the time to update you on my personal fitness journey. I think that's important as well. So in the last video, day one of recommitment to my fitness, I showed you what I ate throughout the day, and that was basically it. Oh, by the way, caveat, I think I got the math wrong on my dinner. I was off by like 100 calories or something. My job is highly physical. I take I think I took like 15,000 steps that day, and lifted a lot of heavy things. And it was I'm like dead when I come home. So that's why I was so out of it. That's why I'm trying to film during the daytime on my days off now. Okay, so you get fresh Josh Embry. I forgot to introduce myself in the opening. I'll do it now. What's up, guys? My name's Josh Embry, and this is the Embry Zone. Anyway, so since that last video, I have been doing pretty well. I haven't gotten back into working out yet. It's been very difficult to do so. I don't have a gym membership, and I've got two beautiful small little girls running around all the time, and just limited time and space. I'm not trying to make excuses for myself. I will get back into it, but I'm starting with my calories. I'm starting with my diet. There's one thing I want to say real quick. Back on CICO. You listen. You know who you are. I'm talking to several of you out there. You cannot outrun a bad diet. Stop. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You can't eat whatever you want, whenever you want, and think you're going to burn it off on the treadmill. It's not going to work. Abs are made in the kitchen. It's a great saying. And it's true. Okay? Abs are made in the kitchen. Okay. So, I've been keeping up with my calories and for 3 days now. And I have been in a 500 calorie deficit, at least a 500 calorie deficit every single day for the last 3 days. We're gonna keep going, and I hope you guys do as well. Alright, so today's anime spotlight is an anime from the 90s that I absolutely love and adore. I've seen the entire series. I haven't read the manga. I believe there may be a movie and an OVA I haven't seen. Anyways, today's anime spotlight, let me try to see if I can make some room up here. I'm going to put a graphic right here. Today's anime spotlight is on Yu Yu Hakusho. What an amazing anime. So let me give you a little backstory on it. I got some notes written down here, and then we'll get into why I like it, why I love it. So Yu Yu Hakusho, the Japanese manga series, was written and illustrated by Yoshihiro Tagashi. And it stars a kid named Yusuke Urameshi, who is, I believe, in middle school, and he is a troublemaker. Always getting in trouble at school. He's going one parent household, just him and his mom, and he gets in fights all the time. And his teachers don't believe in him. He skips class, and they just he's got a little, rough little teenage life. And anyways, so this isn't really spoilers because it's the first episode of an anime that, like 20 years old, but 30 years old. In the first episode, he gets hit by a car trying to save a little boy who is chasing his ball out in the middle of the road. Turns out he wasn't supposed to do that, and a character who's essentially the Grim Reaper, her name's Botan, shows up to take him away, and he thinks that she's going to take him to, the next life, or whatever, the afterlife. But she's actually there to give him a way back to life. because, because they need the spirit realm needs a new spirit detective, and they think he might be able to do it. And so they gave him a choice of how to come back to life through nurturing this spirit egg, which it's really cool. I'm not going to go into all the details. Go and watch it. It's awesome. It's amazing. Now the animation, it's from the 90s, guys. Give them a break. I love the voice acting. I watched the dub. I didn't watch the sub. I'm more of a dub guy, really. But I like both. I don't understand why everybody's like, dubs are better, subs are better. They're both great. Just enjoy the show. Enjoy the media. Alright, and let me give you a little bit more backstory. The manga was originally serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump from December 1990 to July 1994. The original run of the manga consists of 175 chapters over 19 volumes. In North America, the manga ran completely in Viz Shonen Jump magazine from January 2003 to January 2010. I used to have a subscription to Shonen Jump before it went digital only. Oh, it was so good. The anime adaptation, consisting of 112 episodes, was directed by Noriyuki Abe and co-produced by Fuji Television, Yomiko Advertising, and Studio Parrot. The Japanese anime original run was from October 1992 to December of 1994, and was later licensed in North America by Funimation in 2001, and went on to air on Toonami, which is where I discovered it, of course. So that's it for the backstory. Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a great series. It's a good one, man. The character development's great. It's a shonen anime. Fighting. I love fighting in anime. Even my wife really liked this one because it's got a little love story in it. Check it out, guys. Alright. So it's time for the end of the video, which means level up. Okay? I'm still playing Final Fantasy 15, and I'm still watching the same anime that I can't remember the name of in the last from the first video, because I ain't got a lot of free time, and I like to finish my games when I start them, so I'm probably going to be playing 15 for quite a while. I'm really enjoying it, though. And like I said before, in my journey, I am sticking to my calories. I'm sticking to my diet. 3 days now under my belt, and I will continue. And I'm going to get back into working out, and things are going well with my fitness. Let me know what's going on with your fitness. What's going on with your hobbies? Are you enjoying anything awesome right now? Did you know what I'm talking about. Level up. Show me down in the comments. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see you guys later. Bye.